this started about 10 years ago. I was depressed, I was an alcoholic. That was the start of my YouTube career. Today, many years later, things are a lot better, that's for sure. That is for certain. It is certain. Things, it is certain. Bruh. Real tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips. Got the plastic cuffs. Whale tail jam, bruh. Whale tail, bro. Whale tail jam. Former pro player, former alcoholic, right? Drinking liquor all day long. Good variety of stuff. We'll even have an incentive if someone contributes a very large contribution. I will take a shot of a special liquor that I have not revealed yet. I'm not getting drunk. Absolutely not. Bruh. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips, right? Plastic cuffs. Whale tail jam, bruh. Whale tail.
You need Jesus. Fill up. Consume.
Whale tail.
Day after day after day.
Bro.
If you do, to hell with you. You need help. You need Jesus.
Bruh. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the tips, right? Plastic cuffs. Whale tail jam. Got the bag, bro. Whale tail. Got the bag, bro. Got the whale tail. I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, that's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, you're one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer.
Big ups to your dad.
I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peel it comes in there. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana.
hit the 250 vest streak for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
This is how life is. Life is not like this. Life is like this.
But I'm Darkside Phil. I am not any other content creator or streamer. I'm Darkside Phil. I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy.
14 years as an e-beggar and a scammer and WWE champion. Take a look around.
I'm the guy.
Life is tough right now. I guess I'm proud to be a loser. Down there at level 1. Well, you know what? It's nice at level 1.
I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer. Please tip me.
I'm the guy.
Mark my fucking words. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
An e-baking scammer.
I'm the guy.
Take a look around. Stupid anime bitch.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
Because you're not rich and you're not famous and you're not this and you're not that. You had an opportunity to be, but you blew it all. And I said, well, oh well. I'm proud of that. I guess I'm proud to be a loser.
This one's for all my baby girls.
I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy on level 1. Level 1. Married happily, paycheck to paycheck happily, meaningful relationship, meaningful life with a family. And that, by the way, I have to raise money to pay 2 big bills next week. All my utilities are due next week. Tomorrow, if I stop streaming, I would not be able to get a job. So it would be the end of my life. But outside of that, everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So I'll be the guy on level 1. I streamed myself masturbating. I'll be the guy.
Fuck life.
I'll be the for the thousands of children. I'll be the guy on level 1.
You're still on mission 1.
I'll be the guy. I'll be the thousands of children.
When your life is all positive instead of negative, it's a much better situation. Big up skier, and I can tell you that from personal experience. Look at my life now. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life with a family, right? Everything here is so much better than what I had before. Why? Because I'm a positive person.
That being said.
Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. A.L. Team Insider, the legend. Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist. Speak to the dead, psychological style host. Me or cat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
If there was ever meaningful content, it's being produced right here on That Being Said.
What's up, everybody? We're in the house. That being said, Sunday show.
That's all the react sounds you need is. Anyways, we got cerebral style, logical style, secret musical style, musical, dentist style. All the styles are here. We're ready to talk about the Sunday show. Of that being said, we recap all the week, all the fun that was had by all this week in the world of whatever. Meerkat, business style announcements, of course. We'll go to you first. Please, go ahead.
Welcome, everyone. Make sure you get your votes in for the 2023 STROKEE Style Awards. It's the pinned message in chat. You can find it below in the description. And I can already see that there's going to be some shocking turns of events here, looking at the voting. So you have a chance to change it. There's been over 1,100 votes already, so make sure to get your vote in and change destiny. Sound good?
Yes.
Happy Father's Day, everybody. Except Dave. Fuck Dave Burnell.
Jesus. Shade on Dave Burnell so early. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, big shout out to dads. Yes, it is Father's Day. I guess I'd like to start the week talking about one of my favorite parts. We're not going to chronological order, so fuck that. But one of my favorite parts of this week was DSP talking about VR and the implementation of VR in gaming, how VR is going in gaming. And someone in chat said that MetaQuest headsets are sold 20 million. Have been sold 20 million, right? 20 million sold. So what does Phil do? A normal person might hear that and say, "Okay, cool, 20 million. That's not like that crazy. It doesn't sound that insane to me." But anyways, this Phil said, okay. I love these stats. Okay. Here's the question: how many of you own a VR headset or know someone that does? To an audience of less than 300 people, this was the poll thrown out. How many of you own a VR headset or know someone that does? I bet 99% of my audience is going to answer no to that question. Again, 300 people in his chat at the moment. 99% of my audience is going to answer no to that question. So just think about that ridiculousness of this, of thinking to ask that question, right? Is what's funny to me. It's like, okay, let me debunk this right now. 250 people? Hey, how many of you guys own a VR headset or know someone that does? And then he admits that maybe one of them does, or 1% does. That's totally in line with like, could be 20 million if you extrapolate that over the fucking universe. So fucking dumb.
Exactly, and the clientele in that chat aren't exactly, you know, I'm assuming not probably the most tech savvy people. I don't know, not to cast assumptions and stuff like that, but they're, you know, we got a lot of LARPers in there, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's also talking about VR gaming, which VR you can use it for a lot more than just gaming. Watching movies in VR is really fun. When you have your own like virtual theater and everything, it looks really cool. I still wouldn't buy one of those like super expensive headsets, but if you have like a starter headset, it could be a fun time.
Yeah. You're a VR guy, aren't you, Steve? Is Steve with us?
You there, Steve?
I don't think he is.
You said, fuck it, I'm out of here. Guess I'm not needed. Steve, are you a VR guy? You have it. Oh, he's putting it on. Here we go. Get your neck pose.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is it. This is it. This is all it.
So one in five of us have
actually,
it.
this
so
is technically
means...
my dad's. But...
Yeah, but anyways, it just for me it was so funny that someone. Yeah, it's just a thing you use in many different ways.
That's all you need.
But that doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit my narrative that less than 20 million people own it. He says, remember the Kinect? You know, he talks about that too. Like, all these failures. This is not gaming. Gaming is coming home, relaxing, putting on what you want, and just doing it. And also, you need basically, Steve, I'm assuming you live in a fucking empty barn because that's how much space you need. I don't know if you do that. Do you live in a barn area? Maybe a concert hall?
I do, yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes,
then.
yeah.
Because you can't have. You have
an
to
underground
put away...
catacomb.
Catacomb. That's somewhere Derek lives. The catacombs.
Oh God. Oh fuck! I set that
The
up.
catacombs, Derek's lair.
Oh man.
All right,
yeah,
sorry,
like,
no
even,
Derek, no Derek.
Even just the PSVR, which usually you need to plug into your PlayStation console. But the point of that is that's not that much room either. To play that, I just need to turn my chair onto the other side of my desk and turn the telly around. That's it.
Yeah,
play that. It's not this huge like space demanding thing anymore. You know, play Beat Saber like this. That's all. You know.
You're crazy. Well, all this stems from Phil played VR. There is playthroughs online about VR, but they're like the absolute just trash because he's like, it's all foggy. He gets sweaty in 3 seconds. Everything's foggy. He just complaining the whole time like usual. So that means VR sucks and forever sucks. So
yeah, and plus it's another one of those situations where it's like it's something that people do that he doesn't do. So instantly, I must shit on it for no reason, just instinctively. Like,
yeah,
it's just another one of them.
What irritates me about him is he keeps going on and on about the killer app, the thing that's gonna be a system seller. So something's gonna come out, it's gonna make you go out and buy a VR thing, and there hasn't been any so far. But if they just give up and stop trying to make them, then there never will be, and VR is just gonna die out. So I appreciate him at least trying to find something that is worth people spending money on it. But the Apple VR, though, that should cost like $3,000 whatever dollars. That's insane. It does look cool, though.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to somebody gifting DSP one a couple of years from now. It's gonna be like, I'm not asking for it, you guys, but if somebody has one, yeah.
There we go. Larry B says, thanks, Larry. It's amazing him talking about relaxing when an hour of Phil being a real gamer is nothing but anger, desperation, and boredom. Yes, that's a good point. Like, does he really relax when playing games? Like, he doesn't. There's no relaxation aspect of it. It's just, tell me what to do. I'm bored. And
how can you relax as well?
Yeah,
like when, for any other streamer, like everything's right there, but like his stream entails him having to like turn his head and like do this every time he needs to type things. There's no relaxation there at all. So, streaming's pretty stressful as it is, but you don't have to do all that shit on top of it. So,
Nope, but he has to. And by the way, not weird to talk about on Thursday, so not to go too long, but they still, every fucking second he has a chance, he's talking about that Zelda. Oh yeah, just clip this. Just clip this. Go ahead. Clip this and make this go viral. I'm just saying my opinions. Like he cannot handle it. That has cut him deep. That fucking viral tweet or TikTok or whatever. He is on fire, and it is in his mind rent free for life now. Because okay, just go ahead and go ahead and clip this. Go ahead. I don't even care. You know what? Just go. Whatever. Logan says, Phil's viewers don't buy VR because they give their extra money to him. VR or vests, Phil. They can't do both. Great point. Great point. We can't handle both, guys.
I'm actually very glad you brought up the Zelda thing, because today there was another tweet of DSP's, that puzzle with the little balls. That was getting compared to someone who can actually play the game, and it probably must have got up to like 10,000 likes at this point on Twitter. So it just keeps going, and new people keep getting introduced to DSP. And people reply to them, and they're like, yeah, this is the worst fucking gaming guy. I'm sorry if I expose somebody to DSP.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
I was gonna say, yes. The reply underneath was, I'm sorry if anybody discovered DSP through this tweet.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. That's like a community post. Community notes from Elon. Sorry, this is DSP.
Warnings, like the health warnings in your medication pack when it's like side effects include discovering DSP.
There's like an uptick though in like people discovering him, but not only that, there's like people coming back and going, "Oh God, this guy again!" Like like they've forgotten about him.
Some people get aggressively angry. It's like, I've seen enough of this guy in my timeline,
Yeah.
It's at 11,000 likes currently for 16 hours. He's getting completely annihilated in the replies. It's a very fun read. So I posted it in chat. You can check it out.
Yeah, I see that top. If I introduce anyone to DSP with this, I am very sorry. We are not sorry. We love it. All right, next let's go to I guess we should talk about Starfield a little bit. You got to talk about that whole Starfield event came. Of course, DSP has to talk about his fucking FPS fetish. His FPS fetish is Phil. Anything less than 60 FPS sucks. And it's not that it's okay to say like, okay, I prefer 60 frames. All right, cool. That's everyone does, right? 60 frames is better than 30. But how he explains it just makes you hate how he explains it, and like you make him think like he's the stupidest human on earth. Like, for example, the AAA game devs can't be bothered to have their games run at 60 frames. Like, they just can't be bothered. Also, and if you do that, if you can't be bothered to have your games run at 60 frames, then I can't be bothered to say your game is good. Like some kind of threat from DSP. I love threats from DSP. I want to make a fucking compilation of threats because they're the best thing ever, right? We have so many classic ones. I'm coming for you. Keep my name out of your mouth. This is my last word on the subject. I'm done with it. Done with it. Keemstar, keep my name out of your mouth. But when we interview you in a few months, I'll still kiss your ass, though. Cool. Also, Rich, I'm never talking about Rich again until you talk about me, and then I'll try to apologize to you because your daughter's in the hospital. Right? Remember that? Don't forget that. Oh, I'll kind of try to make amends here because I did Side Scrolls podcast. Oh, never mind. Fuck you again. But yeah, and Zelda is 30 frames per second too. Good point, but that's fine. He said, I would be pissed if I paid $70 for this game. I'm going to be honest about it. Oh, yeah, this is another one about Starfield. I'm going to be honest about it. I don't care how many morons make viral memes about it. I'm going to tell you what I think. Again, letting us know he's really thinking about this fucking Zelda tweet. He cannot get it out of his mind. Also, his solution, right? So if you can't run a game at 60 frames, just downgrade the game. Sounds good.
I think a lot of this comes down to his ignorance of, like, the wider process of making a game. Because if you work with code in any way, you'll know that it's incredibly fragile. So like slight change over here might like radically impact elsewhere. So it's all right to go, oh, just code it to run at 60 frames per second. But with the amount of info and like NPC objects and environmental objects and stuff like, you know, where light sources are and what bits the player can interact with and all that stuff, quest markers, conversation trees, all that everything involved in processing this thing could collapse if you just like, right, double the speed that it's being processed at. You know, you cause your PlayStation to melt because it's having to process everything twice as fast now. So he just doesn't understand that. It's like with the YouTube, just switch the button, be gifted members thing. Yeah.
Yeah, just do it.
Just complete ignorance and just out of touch as well. Just thinks everything is that easy and that other people are just lazy about it. And it's got nothing to do with that whatsoever. And it's just the amazing thing is that there's probably quite a few other people on the planet that are saying the same thing, but it's just so rich coming from him. That's the difference, you know. This is dark side Phil, you know. Like
it is. I'm not defending Bethesda at all here. I'm just showcasing how stupid his arguments are. That's what I want to be clear there. Like it's, you know, it's like he said like he was talking about like so people they want to be sure so you can collect stuff in your, you know, if I go to pick up something from room and I go back, it's still going to be gone. And he's like, who needs that? He did even the cringe zoom in thing for that. And I can tell you, those kind of things are what make those games be those games, right? Is like what you do matters in the world. Remember it, you know. So like, I understand that most people probably playing that game would not care about this, but there are people that do. So you have to that's what Elder Scrolls and Bethesda does. Is like you are in the world and what you do really fucking matters. So much so where in the beginning of a game, if I take a broom from someone's house and I go back there months later, it's gonna still be fucking gone. Yeah. But he's like, are you stupid? Are you stupid? This is how Elder Scrolls has been built on since fucking Morrowind, right? It's just like missing the point, I thought. But someone says about
I was just gonna say, I think like most Bethesda games, it's gonna be an ocean wide and like an inch deep. And if you go into it with that and roll with it, you're probably going to have a really good time. But Philly's going to be the sort of person who's going to complain that, you know, they should have done this, they should have added this, they should have made this more expansive, they should have made this more in depth. And you're never going to win with him, basically.
No.
You know.
I actually saw a Twitter thread of a game developer explaining why it was locked to 30, but I didn't care enough and it was really long, so I didn't read it. So I got nothing on this. It's just DSP's a bitch.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
and he said, like, the dwarves dug too deep and uncovered Balrog. If you want to add that one, Steve, I thought it was like borderline for me, but he said ball rock instead of ball rock.
Ball rock.
So, and also about the planets, right? They said there's 10,000 planets, but there's going to be a lot of moons, guys, and those moons are going to all be boring except for the human moon. That's going to be hype.
Oh God, yeah.
I love human moons myself personally, so it's gonna be hype, dude. Get ready for that. And then Snowcrawl does the job of all of us, kind of half LARPing, half can't really tell where Snowcrawl's at right now, but he says like the PC gamers with their awesome rigs are gonna be laughing at us, Phil. Like clearly bait Snowcrawl. And then Phil, of course, does his usual. Good luck, because you're gonna need it. Yeah. Good luck getting performance at the launch. It's like, okay.
You know, the thing is, he's probably going to be right.
Yeah,
I hope he's not, because a lot of people are really
yeah.
excited for this, and I would be happy for the game to come out and run okay, but looking that it's Bethesda, he might even be right.
Yeah, but to him, though, it will only take one little flaw in the performance on the PC. It'll just be one little thing, and he can latch onto that then and say, yeah, see, look, I get a silky smooth, buttery smooth 60 FPS on my Xbox Series X or whatever it's called. And then he wins again.
Like all PC gamers have been reporting slowdown on this one planet, therefore the whole thing runs like shit and it's coded like shit, and I'm great because I'm on Xbox,
Yeah, someone just mentioned that a really good point about it, really, as well. The frustrating thing is that no one can challenge him on this stuff. Like, if you do your hands, there's no way of like replying to him on Twitter about it or anything like that. It's just like, all right, he says it, and then that's it. Then it's just gospel. It's like, you know, Phil's opinion.
That's true of everything, though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's no matter what those kind of games you need to have a PC to play them all the way, right? Even if you're not into like deep modding and shit, they always add so much shit to that, man. Like you have to play them. If you want to get the full experience, PC's the place to go. And it might take a while.
You could tweak it better. You could tweak it to run best on your rig.
Yeah,
but no.
Yeah, those Bethesda games for sure, man. Like I played quite a bit of Elder Scrolls Online for a while on PS4, and then like I keep seeing guides on YouTube about it, and it was always PC gamers, and they were like, you know, just do this, and I was like, I can't. I'm on a PS4, and then I realized I was like, hey, shit, yeah. Bethesda games probably should play on a PC. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
but all right, we got to talk a little bit. If we might, for those that are Derek averse, you might want to turn away for a second. Come back in 10 minutes, maybe. Just want to give the warning out there now. So this week in Derek, we got
ahead.
This week
all
in
the
Derek.
Derek phobes are clicking off right now. But we're Derek sexual, so we dive right into it raw.
We're omnisexual. We said that this week. That means we try everything.
I swear he got that from me.
We try everything, even inanimate objects. So I'm still working my way through the office here. I'm still doing every object I can.
I've mentioned it
Choose
before.
gone. Choose gone after all, guys. So I'm working on my omnisexuality around this office. Wall.
You're looking at plug
closet,
thinking,
Payday bar is last. I'll save that for last. Anyways, so Derek made a comment. Did someone have the exact comment, if you don't mind? Can I ask you to read that, Meerkat or Steve? Do you have the exact?
I have a slightly different one.
Okay, yeah,
that's
in the
fine. Containment. So.
I forget something about
I've been tagged
kind of
in the quarantine zone. That's not good.
What is it, Meerkat? What do you got?
Oh, are we looking for the tacos? I got an older one. I can find the tacos, but yeah, first I'll do this one from August 25th of 2022. So you know it runs deep. It's been happening. So Porn Dude Casting on Twitter posts, OMG, what did you do at Lana Smalls XXX? And below that, it's attached like some sensitive content. So I don't even know what it is. But the Derek reply is, I loved at Lana Smalls XXX, in quotes, peeing on the ants and, in quotes, flooding their city. Anti-emote.
I didn't hear this one. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one rings a bell.
No.
I remember that one.
Oh my god. animal
Flooding the
cruelty as
city.
well now? Like peeing on the ants and flooding their city? This dude is being like, what's that, Mount Pompeii? You know, just
Oh god.
instead of the lava hurling down, it's the frothy piss of the Canadian Coomer himself. As the villagers run away, except they're not Romans at all. They're ants, carpenter ants, running for their lives.
All right,
Jesus.
so I think I have it here.
Oh,
If you'd
yes,
all like to
definitely.
see it.
Thank you.
And
Please.
there it is, everybody.
Yes, the prosecution would like to enter in evidence number 245679 into the record. Thank you.
And of course, he has to do the trademark quotation marks on flooding and peeing. Actually, there you go.
The
See that
double.
one? Double quotation marks. He was extra enthusiastic there.
Oh my god.
Good
What are
old
you
Derek.
peeing on?
Yeah, why is it
Anyway.
peeing in quotes? Like, I get the flooding. Like, you can say, like, I'm just joking. The flooding is not real. I'm just peeing. But, like, why
There
is
is
peeing the quotations? Go ahead, Steve.
Anyway,
Okay. Okay, can we?
So,
Let's
yeah.
move
I'm
on.
sorry,
from the
I'm
ants.
lagging
Yeah.
behind very heavily.
Okay.
But there is a tweet from. Yeah, there is a tweet from I Am Whitney, who's a adult actor, model, and streamer, whose
I would've
name may
never
ring a
guessed
bell
that.
to some of you. But she has tweeted that she is now officially addicted to tacos.
She's addicted to tacos. Okay.
She's got a video of her holding a plate of tacos, and I think she's owning the meme, if that's what we call it. So,
Oh, this is okay. Wait. Let's get the timeline
an
right. Let's get
interesting
the
film.
timeline
There's
right.
a lot of
Hang on. Let's get the timeline
yeah,
right because this is
recent.
after.
This is like
Yeah, that's real
yesterday,
recent.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to get first the Derek mentioning of the first taco meerkat. So could you please read that one? Do you have the taco one available?
Do I have it? I don't really have it. No. I tried looking for it, but it's kind of hard because I don't know where it came from.
Further up.
I'm also kind of hard, but keep going.
That was Whitney. That was the 15th. So 3 days ago. Whitney, you know what tastes like
Whitney-
delicious Trader Joe's. Did you know that?
Yeah, so that's the one. So
Yeah.
he said to some lady, "Did you know your private parts taste like Trader Joe's tacos?" So that was the
Did
first.
you know
that?
that?
Did you know that? Yeah, did you
3
know
days
that?
ago.
First of all, this, I want a response. Did you know that? Like, oh, yes, I did, Derek. Thank you. I did not know that. What are you supposed to say? But then she comes back owning the meme here. This is brand new to me.
Mm.
And she's holding a plate of tacos.
Yep, that was yesterday, yeah.
Whitney.
Mhm.
Wow. And I'm officially addicted to tacos. Do you think this is a response to our boy?
Has to
Hopefully.
be, surely. Hmm.
How many followers does she have? Is she desperate or no? She only has 4,000 followers.
Not desperate
like-
enough.
It's only 4,000 followers, so it's not like she's not like huge. You know what I'm saying? Like 10,000 followers. They're not gonna care about Derek. But like, if you need some help on your OnlyFans,
Yeah, can you actually? Yeah,
I think
Boris.
if we got
Boris
more
raises a good
subscribers
question.
than she has followers.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Boris raises a good question. As a Brit, who is Trader Joe's? I'd like some information.
Oh, okay. Trader Joe's is kind of a high class grocery store. So like they have some specialty items. It's kind of they got a lot of organic stuff, things like that. It's just a grocery store basically.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, okay.
But so they got special tacos there, and clearly Derek likes them and said, "Do you know your thing tastes like that?" So, as you might expect, there's been a lot of tacos in DSP's chat, to say the least, and DSP had to kind of finally take his stand. Obviously, this is a way for LARPers to kind of get more in than when you attack Phil, right? Because like when you attack Phil, you're gone in an instant, right? Hey, Phil, you suck at games. Get the fuck out. But if you are nice to Derek, you get a lot more airtime. And it pisses off Phil even more, right? If you say like, hey, Derek, did you like the tacos? Derek, did you like that video? Derek, have you been to Trader Joe's recently? And like, it's becoming a problem that DSP is going to have to deal with eventually, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys think we're at that point yet or no? Like, does he have to do something, Meerkat, or no?
What was that? I'm sorry, you chopped up a little bit. What was the question?
So does DSP have to do something about, you know, is he entering a world where he has to do something about Derek? Because we're not there yet, clearly, because defending Derek, but it's getting worse, right? Like, the chat is just becoming taken over by Derek when he's in there.
But I think he put himself in a deep enough hole to where it's kind of, he made it clear that he's going to defend him no matter what until he actually does something that is criminal or something that super toxic or something like that. So until then, he's just going to keep defending him like it's his son. And something about people spamming like tacos or cherries in his chat that I think is kind of underrated and I enjoy very much is that DSP doesn't get why. And he hates not being in on the joke because it makes him look stupid. And he doesn't want to look stupid because, you know, people in his childhood called him an idiot a bunch. And now people in his adulthood are calling him an idiot a bunch. So, yeah, it's almost like he's an idiot. So, yeah, this my favorite part is him just not getting where the joke is from.
Yeah. That meltdown when the tacos were going up and he was like, oh, what's the tacos meme? Is it a wings thing? Is it a boogie thing? You know, he's trying to work it out. And it's very clear that not being in on it really gets to him. So, yeah, the meltdown that followed that was just amazing.
And then we got this.
Oh, really? This taco thing makes fun of Derek now?
There we go.
You know what?
That's
I've
the
had
issue.
it.
That's the issue there, right there, pinning your flag to Derish, rather than like addressing the rest of the community and dealing with it that way. It's like, no, you stop with the fucking Derish stuff, even though people are like bringing it to Phil's attention. Look, this is how degenerate this guy is. He's like, no, defending that. So, yeah, he's going to have a lot of backpedaling to do when Derish inevitably gets on a list somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone in
How
chat.
about this?
Wait,
Imagine...
real quick, Meerkat. We got someone in chat named Trader Joe Taco, and he says, I'm not sure if I like this meme. Sorry about that, Trader Joe Taco. Very unfortunate username.
Well, any publicity is good publicity, so I guess I guess it's in Trader Joe's favor. Imagine this, though. Derek, Agent Eep, is actually a secret agent from the FBI, and he's running a deep cover op, trying to infiltrate a sex trafficking ring. And that's why he's trying to get into that crowd. He's trying to get into all those chat rooms. And DSP is the only one who knows that he's a secret agent. So he needs to defend him. Nothing else makes sense. Let's be honest here.
Well, you've been really fucking thorough then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fucking hard worker.
My porn supply theory makes sense still.
Yeah,
so
it does.
Just throwing that in there.
Yeah.
What's that one again? Wait, what's that one again, Steve? Explain that.
Phil is into a certain type of adult material that may or may not be legal. I'm not going to speculate on that further for my legal protection. But Derish is a supplier of this porn because for whatever reason Phil is too embarrassed or scared to ask for it, but Derish can get it. So Derish remains Phil's supply, and in return he gets protection in chat. And I think that's very unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Is DSP gonna leave his basically reputation in the hands of a little Coomer? Like having this connection, it doesn't make
how much
sense.
more damage can you do to his image, though?
Well, that's the
you can
thing,
expose him for trying to basically you're being his porn dealer. Like that's fucking hilarious.
I love to think of Derek the supplier.
If it comes to that,
dark
then,
web supplier.
If it comes to that, then yeah, fair enough. But I think Phil, knowing how stubborn he is, I don't think anything is going to stop him from, or it might stop him from like mentioning Derek and stuff, you know. But I could see if Derek say did get put on a list or whatever. I just think Phil, it would get to the point where Phil would just be like, right, we're just not talking about any outside drama, just like he does. You know, I don't think he would outright try and say, you know, right, okay, you know, like I saw what Derek did was wrong, ban him and all this, whatever. You know, I just think it would be like he does with everything else. I think he just say, no, we're just not talking about that, guys. Shh, don't look over there.
Someone had a great point.
But you can push him. You can push him.
That's true.
Sorry.
I was going to say, this means maybe Jenna knew something when she said What if she knew? You know, if she wasn't crazy. We're the crazy ones for not believing her.
It's something. It's a nugget of truth, maybe. You know.
But yeah, because you could see him doing the Derish one stream and then that's it. I'm not talking about this drama again thing. But you can push Phil. You know that you can push him into breaking and having to address it. So, sorry, Nick.
yeah. John Bono pin message about Derek. Yeah, that's what it'd be. There'd be a pin message.
I think the reality is much more simpler and disappointing. And Derek is just like pretty much one of the 5 remaining true DSP fans. He watches everything. He likes everything. He always engages. He begs for gifted membership, so people gift him a membership because he's a little panhandling freeloader. And DSP just, you know, you got to protect your last few, no matter what they are. Even though you totally shouldn't. Ban this little degenerate. Lock him up in a shipping container. Let's send him out to space.
I like the theory. That's why Jenna got locked up, is because she knew too much. DSP
I was going to say the same
made
thing.
the hit.
Yes. No, it's Derek, the FBI agent. Derek.
It's going to cost about $1,000.
Hey,
it'd be a good question, though.
Hello, I need you to get Brazy Momo.
Where is she?
Los Angeles somewhere in a van. You know? Okay, Derek, I'll go. Yes.
It'd be a good question
Philip
for
Stream.
Like, if Derish was caught doing a crime, what pinned message would Phil put? There's some great potential there. This is a Fun Chill stream. Do not spam tacos. You're not here for drama.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm putting it. See, I'm putting it. The Q&A is, what would... I'm going to write this like Phil. What would... Hang on a second here. What would Phil put as
Is the best?
Pinned membership? Oh, pinned message, not membership. Message. If Derek was arrested, that's correct, right?
Yeah.
For, I think arrested in general is fine. Let's leave it.
Yeah, just arrested. I think everybody knows what he's likely to be arrested for.
You can make it open ended. I gotta say thanks a lot to Amax. Thanks for that member bomb, dude. Legendary. We really appreciate it. And also to Meth Bear with the 420. And we'll meet your animation going here. Just kidding. We don't have that. Also, Dominic, thanks so much, man. He says, I can't laugh at anything Derek does anymore. It's just all disgusting. Yeah. It's like you got 2 choices: get disgusted at it or get disgusted at it and laugh. So I guess I just choose to laugh too, because what else can you do, right? It's not stopping.
You can get aroused, but that's bad then. You don't want to do that.
You don't want to get aroused.
Secret option number 3.
It's the fucking worst when he mentions a porn star that you like. You're just like, no, I'm done now. I can't watch anymore.
Does that cut you off from enjoying that same porn star, Steve? Derek's good.
You get that mental association and that's it. It's gone.
How come we as a show, we don't touch the animals at the zoo we're watching? We always say that. That's our kind of a motto. However, we let them affect us so much because our show day is when cat's off. Steve can't even jack off if Derek's already talked to them. They're
I got
affecting
people
our lives too
calling
much.
me DSP.
Yeah, people call him DSP because he looks like him.
The worst thing, do you know how many pictures on my phone are of things that are style? Like Italian style sausage or, like American style burgers that I keep meaning to send you to spam because you have fucking ruined that word for me.
Yeah, dude, I went to Lidl the other day. Lidl,
Yeah.
So, and I saw like a frozen, it said Caribbean style mango cream pie. And guess what I was fucking thinking about?
Gotta take a picture. I would.
I have a picture of it. I posted on Twitter.
Mango.
So, would anyone like to hear some more of the rant, or do we need?
Yes.
Oh yes, please.
Oh,
please,
God, yes.
please.
These are just numbered clips, so I don't know how long they are, but here we go.
Can you try Trader Joe's tacos for summer event? Again, what do you mean? What are Trader Joe's tacos? Are you saying that there's like a frozen taco or something in there you can make at home? No, if I were going to my wife's going to make stuff. My wife is actually going to make fresh stuff. There's no reason to get like a frozen thing from Trader Joe's, but she's going to make fresh recipes.
This is health. Yeah, go ahead. You go.
This is like still so sort of potentially ignorant of the whole thing, and I don't know if anyone else got the feeling that he was in on it, but doing his like overcompensating thing again. where he's like, you know, goes off on a thing about how his wife's going to make taco, you know, that kind of thing. I just kind of got that vibe.
I don't know. I think this was legitimately not knowing because it happened on his day off, didn't it?
Yeah. This one, at that moment, he doesn't know yet.
He
doesn't know yet when he said that. I think. Yeah, yeah. But it's so okay. Real quick before we play the next one, this is one of my favorite side fills is health side fill, when he will talk about how tacos. Cat's gotta make fresh shit. What are you crazy? Frozen tacos? Get the fuck out of here! All right, guys. Well, last night we did DoorDash McDonald's, so you know, just had a craving, and we did DoorDash McDonald's. But then he defends frozen tacos. Cat's gotta make fresh shit. What are you crazy? I'm getting older. You know, it's just he says one thing, and just out the mind. Just like things that go in the mind, even stuff he says just goes out, and he's like forgets about it. It's like, all right, cool. Well, we DoorDash McDonald's, and that was fun. So cool. And just I might as well get. Oh, we still have the Derek moment. Keep going, Sam.
Okay, hang on. I'll just show you everyone on screen this picture that Meerkat's just sent me as well. Hang on, for those that haven't seen it yet. Right, there we go. There is Caribbean style cream pie, peach mango cream cheese. There we are.
Like if I go to Trader Joe's, I'm looking for tacos. I can't not. You know, I gotta look now.
Right.
Big up to Joe Dubs in chat who sent me a picture of cheddar style slices.
Okay, so this is the rant, and I'll sped it up a little bit because it was like over a minute long. So yeah, brace yourselves.
Oh really? This taco thing makes fun of Derek now? You guys are fucking losers. I mean, can I say this officially? If you make fun of any stream chatter, Derek or otherwise, you're a fucking loser. What is your life? You sit on a streamer's stream, you pick on someone who's in the chat. Like, how low can you be? Like, look at your own fucking life, you fucking loser. You're gonna sit there and make fun of someone online who you don't know, doesn't do anything to hurt you, just because it makes you feel better about yourself, right? You're the loser. You're way worse than anything that these people have ever done on the internet if all you do is sit around trying to make fun of them. Like, what the fuck is your problem? You're pathetic. You're low level life. And you should really think about improving your life and doing positive things with your life instead of trying to hurt others. And the thing is, you do this all the time, and I don't know what these memes mean because I'm a positive streamer. I'm not focusing on your toxic shit, on your fucking restreams and your fucking Discord servers and your Reddit threads and your fucking nonsense. You're gross people. Really, every one of you who would make fun of someone like that, you're a disgusting individual, and you really should spruce it up. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and realize you're no fucking amazing paragon of existence on this planet either. You also have flaws. Maybe you should work on yourself and stop worrying about everyone else. Leave everyone the fuck alone and just fucking mind your own business.
There we go.
Spruce it up? What is it? Spruce it up. Does he know what that means? Spruce it up. You should spruce it up.
No.
I didn't hear that one. Spruce it up, guys. You guys got to spruce it up. Hey, by the way, if you're in someone's chat, bothering someone and like attacking them and like just spamming at them, hey, you're a fucking asshole. You know what? But Derek, he's cool. All right, we don't do that to Derek. And what does Derek do when he goes on those girl streams? Spams.
Yeah.
Annoys. He's just doing it somewhere else.
I like the implication that when he says anything you do is worse than anything that Derek's done. It's like, I'm pretty sure I've never told a porn star that her private parts taste like a Solero. You know,
Yeah.
I can't recall ever doing that in my life.
Yeah.
So,
and plus, like, he's tarring them all with the same brush as well. There's probably a decent amount of people in that chat that are just like, oh, everyone's doing tacos. Hang on, let me put one in there. And like, they have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's just engagement, isn't it? That's just people going, okay, yeah. And they're people talking in your stream and like, it's doing no one any harm.
Spruce it the fuck up. Ludwig has a good point. Ridiculing a pedophile that's what Phil's saying. Like, ridiculing a pedophile is worse than being a pedophile, right? If we... Though we don't, Derek has not done any pedophile activities publicly, right? We don't. He goes above age.
I think it's like the idea that. Sorry, go on, man.
Except for
the playlist shit is
yes,
like,
true,
why else would you have actual hundreds of videos of cute little girls, as he named the playlist, if you're not any of that? There's no other purpose why you would have videos like this. So yeah, in my book, he's a fucking pedophile. Fuck him.
That's true. I forgot about the playlist.
And I think one of the also incredibly pathetic things that people forget about sometimes is that when some porn star passed away, he tweeted at literally all the people that used to know her that are like in the porn industry, like men, women, whatever. He tagged them all in a tweet for likes.
For likes.
This little piece of shit.
Judgment begins. You should have put that.
Big Tits Amy XXX just died. Judgment begins. Urinating Ursula just died.
I also like that.
Judgment
You don't
begins. Oh, God. Anyways, so we have the
This
new
is the
18...
worst day since my game save file corrupted.
But real quick, can someone get the...
You know, when he's like, you don't know Derish. Sorry.
Yeah.
Very quickly. You don't know Derish. He's never done anything. You know, you don't know him. And he's like, but I can infer it off from his online activity, which is public. Yeah. I can see how he's behaving. So I can make my own conclusions about the sort of person he is. I might not have interacted with him, but fuck me, the amount of shit he posts. And not just on Twitter, you know. I can make my mind up. Some strong evidence there.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's a good point. Sonic says he doesn't ban anyone, by the way. He never bans anyone except they're complete trolls. But like when all your chat's doing something, he doesn't ban anybody. He's like, all right, never mind. I can't do it. I can't risk to lose these guys. It's only when you individually say shit later that's when it'll start the bans come out.
Yeah. By the way, can we
go ahead?
Can we get a read of Meth Bear's message? I saw he sent a tip. There was like a chat notification.
Okay, where is it? Hang on.
ALT style.
Where is it?
Delays.
I don't know if I want taco sauce on my burger.
Taco sauce on my burger.
And Meth Bear also says in chat that Jenna has been released on the 15th, 16th of June in apparently in a non-custodial rehab program. Big ups, Jenna. Get that?
Non-custodial
spruce it
rehab
up,
program.
Jenna. Spruce it up.
Well, we know where
Thanks for that update.
next.
Thanks for the update. And there we go. She's free. She is literally unleashed. So keep your eyes on that Instagram. You never know when the magic might come. Literally might come, and then we'll have some fun. Again, real quick before we move on with the Derek segment, I want to know, what was Derek responding to with the ant comment? Can we get someone to verify that? Because you said, Meerkat, you can't say the image.
I
just want to know.
No. But
Okay.
I could probably try and find it, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
Oh,
okay, don't do it now, but I just want to see, because I definitely want to use the storyline.
Porn Dude Casting tweeted, OMG, what did you do at Lana Smalls XXX? Following media contains potentially sensitive content, so it's not viewable. But Derek is replying to that with, I loved Lana Smalls peeing on the ants and flooding their city. So it was on August 25th last year.
She was peeing on ants.
Come on, man.
Assume, man.
All right, you can turn off the Derek time's over. Welcome back to the show, everybody. That will laugh.
Fucking thank God. Hi, Dad.
Derek. Welcome back, everybody.
Can we timestamp it in like Dad, don't watch this bit.
Yeah.
We can't do it to him on Father's Day. That's just too nasty. Steve's dad, just don't watch this episode.
Sam,
I was going to say,
go ahead.
take this week off, Steve's dad. Just don't do it this week.
No, I was going to say
I've had to tell him that for like the past 4.
I was going to say title this section in the the timing thing. Say like Steve's message for Steve's dad. Say title it something like that, so he has to watch it. Then we'll
yeah. Let's do
reaction. Steve wishes his dad a happy Father's Day. That's a good title now for that Derek segment.
I have two more short clips just for just to wrap it up. This is kind of how he, this is when he's really angry.
Fuck off. Really, grow up. What the fuck's your problem? I'm 41 years old. I have no time for children on my stream who are going to be nasty to others.
and then this one.
Fuck your taco. Shove it up your ass. I'm here to play Street Fighter. I'm not here to dick around with you like you're a 4-year-old.
Oh god. The real
Didn't he also say
with that one.
Didn't he also say he was gonna slap people in the face with his dick?
Did he?
That's a coated dick, wasn't it?
I mean, DSP said this in relation to people bullying Derek.
Yes, I'm going to slap you with my acid-coated dick, I think.
Oh, acid-coated dick. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But just
pretty sure the Decepticon sent me that one. One sec.
Yeah, get it. I want to play that too. Slap me in the face with a dick. He's 41 years old. He has no time for slapping people in the face with dicks. Come on. All right, everyone said yes, so there we go.
Okay.
Oh well.
Real quick, we got to talk about
place that does tacos is weird.
Sorry.
Dude, there's enough for a bit right there already. Like, you know,
There's-
like walking into a
there's so
restaurant,
many.
like someone
There's
says
so-
like, "Sir, would you like to try our new tacos?" Tacos? I'm heading up to here with tacos.
There's so many. Like I was just looking for burger clips last night, and there's so many with tacos in. It's great.
That's how Sam spends his Saturday nights. He's looking for burger clips.
Instead of actually watching the stream, like to catch up with what he's doing, I'm just looking at burger stuff.
12-year-old
Please tag
burger
Sam
clips.
in burger clips on
Yes.
Twitter.
Twitter is the way to go.
Twitter.
So yeah, that's
real
that.
quick, we got to talk. Yeah, we got to talk about that. That's it, right? You good?
Yeah, that's
Good,
it.
Sam?
Done, so.
Okay, let's talk about McDonald's. All right. So when I say talk about McDonald's, real quick, we got to talk about DSP is of course talking about his lovely day off. Blah blah blah. Boring. Blah blah. But he says I go to McDonald's. I DoorDashed McDonald's. We had a little craving at 11 at night. The timing of this night is kind of in flux, so who knows when it was, but it was nighttime. And someone in chat smartly says, "If it's the real story was there's two McDonald's, one they like and one they don't like. One's around the corner and one's not. Sometimes when they DoorDash though, they go to the other one. I don't understand these problems, but people that DoorDash a lot might, I guess, that they might sometimes go to the wrong one, and that's a problem. So then Steve, someone in chat said, logically, if it's so close, why don't you just drive there? And guys, it's less than a mile away from his house, right? Less than a mile away from his house. We're talking 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, something like that. I should do it like Phil. How long do you think it'd take him to drive here? 5 minutes? Maybe. 6 minutes? Maybe. 7 minutes? Maybe. But that's how long it takes to get there. And he took this as an affront because how can you guys, logically, how can you, this is what you got to do. Get dressed. Drive to McDonald's.
At 11 p.m.?
11 p.m. Excuse me, it's 2 minutes drive. 2 minutes drive.
I feel like you should have had to zoom in at that point. No, 2 minutes, you know.
It's like, and he says, like, I love when people point this shit out and just contradict themselves. It's like incredible. And he really thinks that's what happens when you just live apart from other humans for so long. You think this is a normal thing to say, I guess, is that who among us has not went to McDonald's with pajamas on for the drive-thru, you know?
There is
Well, I
I would say
haven't.
that's
I'm not
the
ruling it
recommended
out.
outfit for McDonald's.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is not a stoner I have met that has never been to McDonald's at 4 a.m. It's, even non-smokers, but people live like, I've been out on a night out, you're coming back late, fucking 24-hour McDonald's on the way. Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
It's so common. That's why they're open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Plus, if you work nights, it's your fucking savior of a Friday. 24-hour McDonald's.
Yeah, but the real reason, guys, and yes, Jackass, you already said it. He probably was drunk. Let's get real. Why can't you drive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Your cat looks like you're not too on board with that theory, though.
No. I'm 100% on board. I'm actually thinking maybe Kat was also drunk too, because they get those midnight cravings pretty often. They talk about that pretty often. Oh, we had like a midnight craving. We got some Wendy's burgers. Because I know that's what when I'm drinking and I get cravings, I fucking DoorDash stuff too. It's very relatable. That's probably the most relatable he's been since he jerked off.
But I mean, like, even if you are drunk, right? If it's 2 minutes drive, that's like between 5 or 10 minutes walk.
I was just going to say the same thing.
That is out of the question. That is not even enters the mind.
But he's not riding a bike, so he's not likely to get attacked.
Oh, God, I would pay to see him riding a bike. I would pay.
No, he can't, can he? He actually can't. That's the thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's true. God damn it, Dave, on this Father's Day. He probably tried. Remember, he did try. Yeah, we know the story. I was going to say, he did try. Phil said, shiny new bike? What the fuck is wrong with you, Dad?
Did you not know they got mugged, for their bike?
That's quite ironic, really, isn't it? Like, the reason he can't ride a bike to McDonald's now to avoid dangerous people is because he knew someone that got mugged for their bike. That's poetic.
The butterfly effect for many, many years. God. But anyway, it's funny. Not a normal person we're dealing with here. Let's talk about this kind of whatever, but Game Trekker's tip. Oh, go ahead, Steve.
Just very, very quickly, can we have a brief word about the use of the term craving? Because that comes up a lot. When you like, if you're hungry and you're like in the mood for a McDonald's, you don't say you're craving McDonald's. You just think, oh, I quite fancied a McDonald's, Oh, I was in the mood for a McDonald's. Yeah, I felt like a McDonald's. When you're used to having something a lot and then you don't have it, that's when you start craving it. When it was part of your life to a large extent and then it's gone. That's when you start craving it. So for me, it betrays a lot about his diet, which we all know. We're not dancing around the bush here. We all know. But it's just one of those little sort of like slips that sometimes gets through. Yeah, a little nugget of truth that from which you can infer. He's eating fast food a lot more than he lets on. So, but yeah, I wince every time I hear him say craving because it's like you must have had it a lot then, mate.
Yeah, maybe.
And he tries to. The part's like so health side feels like we do it like once a year. So like once a year we go out, we're just craving it once a year, no big deal. Like he doesn't DoorDash every off day he DoorDashes. He tells us about that. Let's get it straight. He tells you about DoorDashing once a week. How much else is he DoorDashing? Don't get it twisted. It's probably every fucking day. Probably. Of course we don't know, but a chicken nugget of truth. Yes. Perfect. Who said it first? You get the credit.
Well done. That was good.
Hawkworthers. Yes, I think you're the first. Anyways, let's get to small drama, kind of stupid, but Game Trekker, of course, tried to do his usual overnight tip. But PayPal was like, this seems a little fishy, so we're not letting you do this one, bro. I guess they're worried about maybe, I don't know, money laundering or something. Like endlessly dropping tips to one person every fucking day. I guess made them think they're a little something's wrong. So Game Trekker gets his full shout out. A Game Trekker, he's a great tip, Well, Chun-Li is great with the grapplers, or he's good with his super meaty is super awesome. But if you do that against Blanca, you're in for trouble. And again, goes in, then goes right out. And then he goes, well, I'm not going to add to the tip skull because, I would be dishonest. Guys. So I can't really add that to the tips goal. And that was pretty much it. And then, so behind the scenes daily tip can't come from Game Trekker right now because of reasons, I guess. It could be some kind of scam thing, right? Like, just keep doing it, but I won't add to the tips goal. But I don't know why he would do that. I don't know. I think this is big nothing, but what do you think?
Yeah. I think
but nothing.
Nothing. I think Game Cucker is a cuck, and yeah, that's about it. I'm just what I find it weird is sending him overnight tips. That's the weirdest thing for me. Like sending somebody tips when they're not even working.
He really wants weird. The attention. He wants to be special. That's why he's doing it overnight. He's getting his jammies. He's the whole ritual. I bet. Can you imagine that bedroom? Candles lit, Wikipedia open, Street Fighter 6 Wikipedia open. What will I think
Google
of for my boy
open.
this time? Yeah. Trader Joe's tacos prepared, mango ice cream slathered all around his naked body, and then he starts writing his tip. Hey Phil, loving the Street Fighter, whatever. But I don't know. I think it's just because he wants attention. The overnight thing. What do you think, though, Steve? The only reason he's doing this is for attention from his daddy, right?
Yeah, is he in the same time zone? Because that's like the only reason I could think that if you were, on the other side of the world and you had to watch Phil's streams on demand and you wanted to get that, next time you watched it, you'd hear it at the start. Hey, thanks, Game Trekker, I got you to. Great, you got it. Great. That's like the only interaction. But if he's in the same time zone as Phil, that's completely different, man. That's really weird. Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just like I want to be the next 1 minute man. I am the next 1 minute man. I'll get that spot. Covered in spot. People know me. People know my name. It's going to cost me a few thousand.
He's still around?
Yeah, he's still going every once in a while. In my memory, it seems like he is, though, right?
I feel like I've seen his name on the top tips. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, thanks. Era says the walk would be more like a 20-minute waddle for him to McDonald's, and yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Point, yeah.
He can't walk anywhere, guys. You know he's so scared of walking up. You know he's looking for cameras everywhere he fucking goes. You know he goes to like a store with 2 people in there. He's like, what? Make sure. Okay, they're not detractors. Thank God. But that's what I'm thinking. Muted.
Yeah,
Sam's back. He's back.
I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, doesn't matter. Wasn't important.
Sam's
You'll
taco
never
is
know.
Sam's taco is Trader Joe'd. Nice. You're back now, right, Sam? Can you please make something?
I am back. Yes. I'm here. Hi everyone.
Okay, get fucked. Everyone's still saying mute, so it's pissing me off. But anyway, let's get to anything else you talk about before we get to diversity internet shit. Anything you want to go over? The credit card thing. I do want to talk about the credit card thing. Magical credit card moment, where someone asks, "Are credit cards a good thing? You know, can they be good for good?" And Phil is like, I know something about credit cards. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about credit cards. Sit back. Get ready to get schooled, boy. Be ready to get schooled. And he's saying how they can be good. But he gave a story of how he financed his whole trip across country on credit cards. He financed the whole thing on credit cards. He's very open with that now. That's totally true. He did that. And he said then he got in trouble because the trolls started doing stuff and then he couldn't pay back the credit cards. So he was doing all this, spending all this money, expecting income to be the same. And then income wasn't the same. Mm-hmm. So it's not his fault that he couldn't keep paying. It's not at all his fault. It is the fault of the trolls.
I mean, you could tell in the early days, he thought that YouTube money was just going to go on forever. The way he was spending and the way he was talking about money and things that time, he thought that gravy train would never end. He never thought to put any aside for, a day where it rains, I guess.
But yeah, for that.
Sure, there's a term. But yeah, he thought that would never end, and he never thought maybe my income will drop at some point. Like the apocalypse, for example, or losing your machinima contract. He thought it would just go on forever. Because he didn't. Well, why would he? He doesn't plan for the future. He's a narcissist. They don't usually. They live moment to moment. So for him, it's just like, I could get another credit card. I'll pay it off later. Get another credit card. Pay that one off. I'll pay it off later. And that's how it stacked up. Who cares? YouTube money's still going to keep rolling in.
And for he went into some detail. I think he hasn't went into before, if I'm remembering correctly, the rant here. There's a few of those rants, but he said he was chasing like introductory interest rates. That credit cards do to get you in. So he'd be like, all right, this one is 1% for this whole first year. All right, I'll do that and I'll pay that one off. And then it's just the spiral goes. And, it's just not a good idea. I'm not trying to, it's just not a good idea. We all know that. But that Phil thinks he can give advice about this is what's really crazy. And even the chat is saying like DSP giving credit card advice. ... And Phil just keeps going on for a long time about it. How like, yeah, if you got to be smart about it, you just got to be smart, And he think about the horrible financial moves he's made. One of the stupidest was fine because he's young. He took out $5,000 cash advance just to go to a Street Fighter tournament, right? That's the one he is admitted to. Mm-hmm. Next up is going to every fucking tournament possible for 2 years in Street Fighter. When literally, we have proof of this from Density Scrolls, he will go to West Coast tournaments that there was no one else going. He just wants to go because he wants to represent the East Coast. Represent the East Coast, boys. Represent. 2,000, $1,000 gone easy every single time. But he got out of that first round of credit card debt, my friends. He got out of that with his first YouTube money. Now we're back at zero. Then he gets in his mind house fever, and I have to get a new house. And that's when he didn't have enough for it. He didn't have enough. He had enough for the down payment, and that was literally the end of his savings. Credit cards are going to take care of the rest, which is very, very, very stupid, right? If you don't have enough money to buy for the stuff inside the house, just wait a little bit, right? But
exactly. We sorry to change the subject. We have some breaking news, everybody.
Please give it to me, please.
GSP still can't stream. Still no internet.
Oh no! We haven't even talked about that yet. Son of a bitch.
Sorry to skip ahead, everyone, but
what did he say? What was his exact tweet, Sam? Please read the tweet.
The tweet's on stream, but we are still without internet here, so I currently cannot stream, and Comcast Business won't let you speak with an agent. Just says they can't help and hangs up. No first screen today.
Yes, whoever is working at Comcast is based. Yes, you are the best. I need a Comcast hat ASAP. Hung up. Just hung the fuck
That's
up.
them on the list with Machinima and Burger King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God. I need an apology. I need an apology right now, where I'm not going to work with Comcast. Hang it up right away. Oh God. Comcast, I'll pay for the tapes. Just give me the tapes. I know you record those calls. Please contact me.
There must be a detractor working at Comcast. Come on.
Yes, we will crowdfund to get those fucking tapes.
And even if we don't, someone's going to make a bit out of it anyway. So we're going to hear it on Wednesday or Thursday, regardless.
But did I get this
especially
straight?
now that Choose away,
Yeah.
So this dude pays business class internet, and the business class means that he gets like 24-hour service, and he's like gets privilege, special treatment. And the special treatment is for somebody to tell him that they can't help and hang up. He pays hundreds of dollars a month for internet.
Prophet, I was hoping you were here. Yeah, like only thing, business internet, as Prophet has said, so it's not just from my stupid mind, from Prophet's mind that works in that field, only thing you're paying for is support. That's the only thing you're paying for. You're not like getting some special we'll give you the preferred line here. It's none of that shit. It's just you have customer support. So for cases when you have problems, they'll talk to you. So what do? Hang up on his ass. Yeah, has it like $300 a month? Amran, you're right. I think something like that. That's insane. That is insane.
The rest of the tweet, anyway, says no first stream today because of this, and maybe no streaming at all. I'll update when I know something new, whenever that is. So I saw someone, it might have been on Discord, saying, could we see a return of the phone stream? Maybe. I mean, it's better than no stream.
Ooh, maybe,
it's better than no stream. Just talking into the fucking thing when he does his chairs, going, digging a hole with his chair into the ground.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fucking computer chair stream.
PC,
yeah.
Yeah, but
depends on his contract as well, doesn't it? Because the amount of mobile data he'd have to stream for a given length. So
yeah. But how would the tipping work then? He would have to open the new app, and then it would close the stream because he would be checking for tips.
It'd be a disaster, but yeah. You do what you got to do, man.
People telling me to use it as a Wi-Fi hotspot. How do I do that?
Yeah, don't know what that is. Troll. If anyone says hotspot, you're out of here.
Yeah, the start of the stream would be him trying to start the stream. Like, it would be like, it'd be like tech support on Twitter or something, followed by the start of the stream.
He starts talking about his messages. Hello, tech support. This is DSP of KO Gaming, a business class customer of your fine company.
Can you imagine if he accidentally streamed like his phone's screen?
And God!
So like all the apps on it. Oh.
He can't do. That's why he can't do it. That is why he cannot do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see King Jad is in shambles now because Bingo is in jeopardy. King Jad,
got the day off, King Jad. Yeah.
Yeah. Do an epic like I would say you pick a random day in the past and do that one. That'd be kind of fun.
He's done that before. We did did a special one day when it was I can't remember which one it was. It was one of the I think it might have been the oh no you didn't, you piece of shit, I'm coming for you, mark my words. I think it might have been that stream. Yeah. But yeah, we did a significant stream once for a special thing, and yeah, you could do that if you did want to work, But you don't want to give away 50 quid today. fuck it, have a day off.
God, he can't stream on his phone, guys. You know that. That's thing's a landmine. He just cannot risk showing that fucking desktop on his phone. Can you imagine the home screen?
Yeah, exactly. There's that plus the comeback stream. You know, the moaning he can do, the sympathy he can get. You know, he gets that as well. So yeah, I don't think he's not gonna go out of his way.
I'm gonna be honest, just telling the truth here. I'm just out of some income the last 2 days. Like, should have been there, so I'm gonna raise the goal just a little bit. You know,
lost earnings and all that.
Missed revenue.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why Comcast sucks. I pay for business class internet. They should fix it. I pay for this. I am a customer. You know, if they run their company like I said they would, this wouldn't have happened. They're a bunch of fucking idiots who don't know what they're doing. I'm better because I've got a business degree. So I know how business class internet should run.
Yeah. And, you know, Phil's biggest fear would be like changing companies. So there's zero chance he does that. It's all bullshit. You know, like, oh my God, I hate Comcast. He'll never change, man. Because that requires someone coming to your house, switching out the shit. He'll never do that shit. That's out of the question. You know, you got to tell the new guy, like, watch out. Oh, that's just ant poison. Don't worry. Cats don't eat that. Go, pick that up. Yeah. Keep over there. Yeah, those are just crystals. Don't worry. Pick it up.
You'll have to untangle it through like all these other 6, 7 cables.
Untangle it. The worker. Oh, yeah, just untangle that. Yeah, sorry about that.
Wait, sorry. Ian's so rare. I can't believe him not knowing what Notepad was on his PC hasn't been brought up. Are you for real? I've got Notepad open right now because I've got a quote.
He doesn't know what Notepad is?
Does he not know what Notepad is?
I didn't hear that.
Oh,
send us a link to Discord, to Sam's Discord or Twitter. Yeah, we can see that.
Yeah,
that's true, man.
Yeah.
Was this like recently, or is it Pig Goable?
No, Pig Goable is RIP, man. RIP. Pig Go hasn't been updated for a while.
Since February, yeah. So, you know, whoever the detractor is that's like running it needs to have a comeback. Now that, you know, we're demanding.
Yeah. Get off their ass
free service
out there.
You know.
Get your ass out there at work. That's Steve's
You know
version.
that amazing free thing you do for everyone?
Yeah.
Do more of it.
Look, real life, no one cares. Fuck it.
Yes. Get out of there. Come on.
By the way, PicPicGo is open source, so anybody who knows Python, you can actually do a fork of it and fix it, so we can all use it. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're just saying that.
I'm not expecting it, you guys, but you know, it would be great if somebody like.
Hey, you're just sharing facts. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
Elderly Insider in the house gifts 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Elderly Insider. Don't know who you're referencing. Vike says WWE Champions mobile stream. Like, that would legitimately get so much money for him. I bet. Like,
easily. Yeah.
The whales that are in play would love to reward him for doing that. I bet. You know.
Yeah. And just the like mental like relief he would get as well, like the weight off his chest, like off his shoulders and all that. Like, surely. You know what I mean, Steve?
Yeah.
You know,
sorry, just got the King Jad update. Phil was asked why he couldn't just take notes from live React events using Notepad on his computer/laptop, and he said he didn't know what it was. That's why he uses pen and paper.
Fuck off.
Hey, Phil, use Notepad. He brings up a fucking Notepad. Okay.
Using Notepad right now.
God damn it. Yeah, it's the good Notepad, bro. Newest update.
.txt right here.
Hawksworther said, hello, Surcast. As a prolific content creator 15 years. Oh, Surcast. I get it now. Comcast.
Surcast.
Hello, Surcast. As a prolific content creator 15 years who has a family to support and a household to run, I need your buy-in.
I really do.
Sean Stevenson said, there's a Comcast employee. I know him. He's me. And this makes me laugh so much. He has no idea what he's talking about. ALT, you want a hat? Let me know. Oh, please. We got a P.O. box now. I'll pay for it. I will pay for it, my friend. Decepticon says, Jasper shit on the modem to spend the day with his father. Litterbox is full. Nothing he can do. Father's Day. Jasper's trying to get some family time. God.
By the way, going back on the idea of a mobile game, the WWE Champions mobile stream, I think he would get very pissed off when people start tipping him, and in the message they say that their donation is specifically for polls. He's gonna get really angry with that.
Yeah.
Can't do that. When you give the money to the streamer, they do whatever they want with it.
Guys, can you imagine the Father's Day call these dads about to get?
Oh,
you know, normally you'd be like, "Hey, Dad, happy
rip.
Father's Day," you know.
Rip, Dave.
Just want to
Rip,
tell you how much
Dave.
you mean to me. I love you, all that stuff.
Could you
By the way,
imagine
do you know
how
anything
fast-
about internet lines? Is there anything you can do?
Can you imagine how fast Phil changes the subject when his dad shows him a fish photo? Like, God damn it, Dad! I'm tired of these fish. No time for your fish, Dad. I got problems over here.
Why are you showing me this thing that you're working on? I don't care. I've got problems. Help me fix my internet.
Can you imagine? Hey, son, I caught this nice trout yesterday. Who gives a fuck? Problems. God, I'm sorry, Dave. Although, you know, who knows? Yeah, if he swapped out his internet, he'd get a better line, Prophet says. But but he's not going to do that, man. That's too much fucking work. It's too much work to get other people to come to his house. That involves a lot of work, I'm sure. Cleanup has to be done. All that shit, man. That's not happening. Let's see. Does he pay the MS Office to make his Twitter schedule? Yes. Oh, I wonder, does he pay the MS Office? That's something he probably does pay for, like MS Office, the suite of software.
And not use.
No way.
You think? I bet he pays for that. I bet he does. I bet he pays for that. Mm-hmm. Unless he might have came with his computer and all that shit. Who knows?
He will. It does. You get like a year's free trial, but he will be paying for it since you want to cancel
business. He loves business expenses.
It'll be a
legitimate.
business thing. Yeah.
He loves those.
Yeah, I bet he's got a load of like bloatware on his PC, like all the shit they install and all that. Yeah,
everything it came with, he still has it on, guaranteed on the desktop and starting up. It's starting up, you know. Everything
with like a million shortcuts on his desktop to like other shortcuts and all that.
Or when he opens Microsoft Edge and it's got like 20 different bars.
He does everything they gave with the fucking PC that he bought. He has all that shit. You just know it. Everything. Every time he needs to say something, oh, that's a desktop save. You know that. You saw his desktop before. It was a mess. James,
that triggered me so much. That
just everywhere. Vomit. James says he can't wait for chat to ask why he had 2 days off. Oh yeah. He'll love that. Guys, I'm calling Comcast to demand that they pay me for my lost income. Yeah, Comcast owes me a public apology and financial restitution. He's not going to say financial restitution, but he'll imply it for sure that not Comcast can't give it to him, but you guys can. Well, not you guys, but his chat can. Is what I should say. Anyway, sorry. I think we're ready to also real quick before we get on to we only have like 40 minutes left. So credit card shit. There's no inheritance, by the way. So stop the joke, stop the meme. There's no inheritance coming for DSP. It's not coming. So don't wait for it. Don't expect it. Keep tipping, please.
Oh God, yeah, this.
No inheritance.
I forgot
guys.
about this.
It's not gonna happen.
It was about us saying that he was just waiting for his inheritance, wasn't it? Like the detractor meme of.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Yep. So there you go. No inheritance for DSP coming.
But
DSP
make sure everyone knows it though. Like, you gotta bring it up.
Yes. How many streamers do you know where you know their inheritance status? I know DSP, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Phil. Yeah.
That's pretty much the end of it. And PewDiePie, what's your inheritance status? Okay. Anyways, yes, he only inherited gout. Thank you, Tommy.
Hey.
Thank you. That is his biggest inheritance. Also, Italian hair, Silvano thumb, lots of inheritances. Real quick, Phil, DSP gets called a dork. Did we talk about that already? I think we did. When he says, "I'm a dork."
Yeah, I was on the group thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that. That was funny. I'm a dork. I'm playing games. I'm making a good living doing it. By the way, guys, if you hit the goal.
Yeah. In fact, you just called me a big penis.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That was so odd. It's just weird.
Yeah.
So before we get to the verse of the internet shit, I took a few notes on the funny puff. It was a really bad one yesterday, but I want to shout out the LARPers in chat that I recognize your name. First of all, big ups to Taco Chan. I love you. Taco Chan is a clearly WPIG fan, the Dead Sea Scrolls fan. Taco Chan, you're amazing.
So
also, Monkey Spank has entered the chat. Big ups, Monkey Spank.
Yeah, big ups.
Big ups, Monkey Spank. We have Cherry Gangsta. So love you, Cherry Gangsta. You're good. Also, Cherry Taco Carl. Big up, Cherry Taco Carl. Mix up there. I like that.
Now you're exposing our deep cover operative. Stop doing that.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I should stop.
Somebody's gonna tell him, and they're all gonna get shadow banned.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so I guess there's a lot of nonsense as usual. If anyone has this versus the internet, it's Phil watching videos, looking for a reason to skip, having no comments at all. If he can't directly link it to something he's done, it's dumb. It sucks. He wants to skip it, but he is doing this thing I've noticed for the super extreme members. He is watching all those all the way through now. There's no skipping of those anymore because he wants to. Because someone called him out and said, "How is this? I don't want to become a member because it's the same thing every week." And he called that out. Like, don't you get it? When you're a member, you suggest the content. So you're saying you don't want to affect the content. I guess you don't understand value. Because you get to choose something 4 times a month. So I guess you don't understand value, dude. Get the fuck out, man. If you can't understand value, get out. That's all I'm saying. Get out.
These memberships are so valuable that Derish is begging for them. That's how valuable they are.
Oh shit, chat's pissed at me now. Don't dox the ops. Guys, it's so obvious those ops. You're saying Taco Chat's not an obvious op. Come on. Sorry. If it's my fault you get banned, I'm sorry. I guarantee you're fine. We'll cut that out of the stream, don't worry.
Everybody, anyway. report back to HQ. We lost this one. We give up.
We'll get him next time.
That's why. Jasper, keep the internet down. Keep it down. Keep it down one more day. I got to do some stuff. Anyway, so blah blah blah. iDubbbz video was kind of interesting. They talked about iDubbbz's career, how his wife was a sex worker, not sex worker. She had OnlyFans. I shouldn't say I guess that's sex worker. She had an OnlyFans account. iDubbbz was with her, and of course, so people liked iDubbbz, then they stopped liking iDubbbz. As many people. So what is Phil's first comment? I mean, take a look at my career. Same thing. People used to like me back in the day. Now some of them don't like me anymore. They're not really comparable, man. They're not really comparable. It's so fun. That was funny to me. He said, people don't want good content anymore. He kind of sided with iDubbbz, by the way, for most of it. He said, like, people, I get it. People don't want good content anymore, though. They want cringe. They want drama. iDubbbz did that in the past, but now he's not doing it anymore. So he dipped. That's why. But also he said, like, they should keep the OnlyFans to themselves. Like, he said, like, they should not share that. But, like, that's kind of like, how do you not share that? I want an OnlyFans that you can't find. I don't know. But that was funny. That was a great logic there. Very great logic.
I think I can actually find the direct quote because it's absolutely unhinged. He completely missed the fucking point of what OnlyFans is.
Yeah. Oh,
bro, I post too much fucking trash on Twitter. I can't find anything.
Spam this guy.
Oh, anyway.
We're the same to that. I'll occasionally tweet and think. You occasionally tweet and think, right, I'll mention that later, and then it's like 3 days later, it's just buried under a mound of shit.
Oh yeah, we got the slight return of the real or fake thing, like we talked about last week. How he's obsession with if this is real or fake. Yeah. There was a pig call video, which of course one of you lovely LARPers put in, I'm sure, where people call pigs. They go wee 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 wee. Phil's first comment is, "This isn't real."
Oh fuck.
Yes, it is real. That's a contest to make pig calls. But his big criticism was, why didn't they bring real pigs in to test it? So that was funny. There's no way this is real. No way. I'm like, okay. You have the quote, Meerkat, or should we keep moving?
Oh yeah, I did find it. It's not a quote, but it's just a poems tweet. Dude, it's if your significant other does sex work on the internet, you shouldn't talk or advertise it because that's for you and your partner only.
That's the best. It's for you and your partner. The only reason she's just OnlyFans because she does not want to be only with your partner for that shit to sell it.
He just doesn't understand relationships or sex at all.
Just Ghostbusters.
Yeah, just Bill Murray.
Hey, look alike, dude.
That's the sort of ectoplasm he can handle. Anything else? I'm so sorry.
Hey, Steve's dad.
Just, just don't cross the beams, dude.
Don't what?
Don't cross the streams.
Don't pee on
Hey,
me.
man, some people like that, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Team Ecto Load.
Jesus. Team Ecto Load. God. There was a Donkey video. So you guys know Donkey, right? You know, huge YouTuber, makes funny stuff. And he was really, really trying to laugh at this when it's just not his kind of comedy in any shape or form. So he was just doing his forced laugh these days is just that's his
God, yeah.
That's like want to shoot yourself in the head when you hear that laugh because it's so fake. He was breaking that out intensely. But the only thing he cared about in the end was 2 million views. Wow. Good for him, man. Good for him. Next, he did play a detractor video, my friends. He played the classic slams. Come on and slam and get into the jam. You know, that's an awesome
The controller
video.
slams.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Right, wow.
And he starts the video before it starts saying, I only broke one controller. It was the blah, blah, blah controller. First 2 minutes of the video, he breaks a different controller.
The fucking mouse as well. I love showing the Half-Life Black Mesa playthrough.
First 2 minutes, he breaks another controller. Oh, I guess I did break another one.
But he loved it. He loved it though, didn't he? He
this
couldn't get
was
enough of it.
incredible laugh. Steve, do you have any laughs there? I gave you one. I thought I sent you a message with one I wanted to hear in particular.
Sam.
Sorry,
Sam.
Sam. God damn it, Sam. British
Fine.
S word. You know what I'm saying?
We're all the same. Right.
You guys look
So
alike.
okay, we'll do the long clip, like so you get a good slice of what it sounded like. Here we go.
Oh my god, now I'm getting pissed. I love this guy.
See a fighting game? I never would have expected I'd be angry.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna find out where the asshole is, where he lives, who fucking decided to kick you out of their own game demo. I'm gonna fucking cook his fucking ball. Fucking wait for this.
There you go. Yeah, it was that. And he watched the whole thing, didn't he?
You watched most of it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was also wishing all the trolls would be like that. Or they would just post shit like this, I guess.
Yeah.
My feeling there is like that's safe for him because you know that's not like a direct attack on him. That's just him being mad at games and who amongst us hasn't slammed controllers down and things like that. That's a sort of communal thing that a lot of people could say, yeah, I've done that as well. You know, everybody's had a moment where they've gone, yeah, I was a bit too mad there and with the controller. So maybe that's not him personally. That's him getting mad at the game. And that's the character of DSP. So like a compilation like that would be okay for his ego to sort of like absorb into it and go, yeah, I'm fine with that. That's what I wish detractors were like, instead of putting, the health and safety of my family at risk and all that shit. I feel like it's that.
It's like a major retcon though, but yeah. I mean, the first fucking like this so you don't plays are basically just showing what he did in gameplay with some comments thrown in. So how far away is this from that? You know what I'm saying? It's not that much, not a big walk there, From attempted murder to, yes, I'll react to that on stream. Okay. He also said, he's also getting ready for at September, I think, there's going to be a 15-year anniversary reacting to funny moments. And some of the stuff is going to be from Detractor. So Detractor videos could come in hot here.
We're going
Didn't we have this like a couple of years ago? We had retrospective marathons. They were a regular goal, weren't they?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
there was something like this. Yeah. So, and also, you're right. Thank you, Hawksworthers. His voice was cracking a lot too yesterday. Kind of like, not exactly like it does when you're going through puberty, but it kind of was definitely cracking. Something like that. Anyway, so next up we have there was a workout video where it was spoken about hip thrusts, right? So hip thrust, you move your hips, and one guy was doing less as a joke, was going like this, right? So anyone knows that's like a joke for spanking the girl, spanking the girl as you're doing hip thrusts is the joke. Phil 0.0% didn't understand that part of the joke. Like that was not sexual to him at all. Like he just did not see it. That's why he laughed so much, by the way. Because if it was sexual, he wouldn't have laughed. He lost his mind. Like, yeah, then he was doing like this. Zero idea was about spanking, about sexual. Zero. I'm convinced of that. Cooking video, pasta sauce video. Another LARPer probably put that in. They put in about a small spoon of sugar.
It was like a tablespoon, I think. Yeah, I saw the clip of this. Yeah.
So
what's Phil's reaction?
See, they put sugar in. Yeah.
Slight difference in volume, though, wasn't there? Let's be honest.
Also, they simmered it for 3 hours. And he's like, see? People always used to give me shit because I simmered it all day. He simmers it too. If you want to have authentic sauce, you have to simmer it for at least 3 hours. So, great sneak diss there for whoever did that. What else do I want to talk about? Irate Gamer. Okay, so for those who don't know, Irate Gamer came out right about this after the Angry Video Game Nerd.
AVGN, yeah.
Very similar style. And it's everyone said he was copying Angry Video Game Nerd. That just was the talk. But he had a lot of views, So what is Phil's reaction to this old person that was on the internet around the time he started, left, and is making a new start with a new channel, Irate Gamer is. It's about ghosts. So what does Phil say? Oh, he's starting a new channel? That's ridiculous. Okay. And of course he's ready to catch the fail. He's like, okay, let's watch this whole thing. Right? And he goes through the thing. He still doesn't even believe it's real for sure. But his comments are all about the money. So he says this. At one point, this guy probably made a pretty penny on YouTube. But at this point, he's probably not, right? It's probably just his hobby now. Like, just where does this come from? What is... he must have a day job, right? And then he does a full channel audit of this guy's channel on his phone, goes through comments, trying to find the comments shitting on him, saying oh, check his view counts. Okay, he must have a day job, right? It's like, just has to find the way to shit on someone that, he outlasted again,
So did he even comment on what was going on in the video at all? Or he just,
He had some negative comments for sure about how that looks fake. Oh, okay. But it kind of was too high quality, just totally shit on. So he was kind of like, oh, okay.
Trying to
that
find
could be interesting. Yeah. And then he kind of just let it go. Let me find negative comments,
Yeah.
It was just an asshole thing to do because he was trying to dunk on Irate Gamer because he's done, It's just, the channel's talking about ghosts, Tony. It's like trying to be a ghost hunter kind of style. I mean, it's bad, but still, if you're watching a react, your goal is not to audit the success possibility of this guy's channel, right? It's just like, comment on the fucking video, but of course you have to be on DSP. I outlasted another one, motherfuckers. We got a pizza, man. Yeah, we got a pizza audit, by the way. Someone was checking out New York style pizzas, and he said, "Hey guys, look at this! Look at the crust. Correct. Look at the bottom.
Oh, God, yeah.
Correct. Cheese to the edge. Correct.
No. There's a line of sauce between the crust and the cheese. Correct. There's crisping on the crust. Correct.
Like he's the king.
Like he's the head of the pizza council.
He's King Pizza, and he's giving the test scores out to this dude.
The way it's cut, correct. Yo, that looks good.
Crunchy and chewy, great. Like, how do you fucking know? God damn. Dough consistency, yeah, dough consistency, correct. How do you fucking know? Shut the fuck up. Horse video. What's
that?
I don't know why someone would submit this, but someone submitted a video with someone wearing horse-style masks. And some people in chat, I won't name anymore, said comments such as, "This reminds me of a certain YouTube video." Shout outs to you. Person in chat, because it was that exact mask that is used on that video. And Phil lets it go. I mean, I guess he's trying to get above this thing and not make any drama by not giving someone the chance to say, you didn't choose my horse video, I guess, because he just played it. He played it in its entirety almost as well, which was interesting. But there's a horse mask video. And yes, I was punching air, Darius, yes. Was punching lots of air. That video was aired. There was a black horse in there as well. There was a sexual aspect. It was interesting. There's one other thing I want to talk about where there was a meme video, right? There's a meme video where people were just Was that it? I don't know. I'll get back to it. I'll find it later. Oh yeah, here it is. There's viral TikTok video. We're like viral TikToks, all random nonsense. And this dude, this urban gentleman, as Phil would say, has his shirt off and is saying a kind of an interesting point about something, but he doesn't have his shirt on. Okay, there's 10 seconds left in this video. What does Phil do? Hey, guy, if you're gonna say something philosophical, can you please put a shirt on? Skip video. Because the guy didn't have a shirt on, I really think that's why he skipped it. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm thinking too much into that. But I think it was. Last one, Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast clearing blindness is bad. This is a video talking about, how people were saying how it's, some people were saying it's bad that he did that and stuff. And Phil, of course, has to morally grandstand about this. So what does Phil do? Charity should be in private. So the fact that he made a video about it means it's not charity anymore, right? So let me get this straight. Definition is straight for you. If you benefit in any way, literally any way, that's not charity anymore, right? So just keep that in mind, guys. If you benefit in any way, that's not charity. That is what he was taught growing up as a Roman Catholic. Any thoughts on charity you want to share?
Yeah, he also talked about charity being you having to sacrifice something when it's really the whole point is charity is not really about you. Charity is about helping somebody selflessly, and you don't want to gain anything, and you don't want to sacrifice anything. So you're like this you should be praised for. You just when you can help somebody, you help them selflessly. You don't expect anything in return. And it's a nice gesture of, you trying to help somebody be in a better position. And that's how I see it. It's pretty fucking simple to me. And Mr. Beast getting views out of it or whatever, it's only helping him get more money so he can help more and do more positive stuff.
Yeah. Plus,
he talked about that too, yeah. Go ahead,
sorry, that doesn't sort of like invalidate the good that he did. He might be getting views and a bit more money to spend on charity elsewhere, but he still helped those people. They've still benefited. They're still doing all right because of it. So even if he's doing it for views, still help them. So ultimately, that's fine by me.
Yeah.
He's helped people. So, yeah.
Ira says, this isn't Roman Catholicism. This is New England Puritanism corrupted so he can be a cheapskate. Yeah, that's the truth. Don't get it twisted. This is all an idea he's created to not have to give anyone any money and make people that are more successful and rich than him look bad in some way, even though it doesn't at all because he looks like an idiot. But he said, here's what we have to do. We have to ask, you want people that are famous for doing nothing but be doing charity stuff? That's what he literally said. He's famous for just doing charity stuff and nothing else. Is that someone you want to look up to? I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like idol to have, somebody who does good, rather than like someone like Phil, who when you say, so what charity have you done, goes, well, I'm not going to talk about it. It's not your business.
It's also not true, is it? Like, he's not just known for charity stuff, is he? Like, he does the...
Yeah, he got a channel huge by doing other stuff. I mean, it was, similarly viral style content, like trying to make viral videos, but it wasn't about giving money in the beginning, But anyway,
it's Phil being fucking miserable again.
Miserable, no one can be happy. Yep. How many comments have we said that are just all negative? Also, this is another criticism we brought of Mr. Beast. Why didn't he lobby the government to help them fix their health care, to make people be able to get...
Does he think Mr. Beast could sort out the health care of America?
Yeah. He thinks he must have like $1 trillion, I guess, and he'd just say, whoop, let's fix this healthcare problem. Snap.
Everybody on the waiting list. John, there's your ups. Go.
Mr. B's going to pay off the government debt. He's going to fix everything.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that video with the thumbnail. I fixed America.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot video.
I'm waiting for an op. Could you, a couple of grand from me?
Yeah.
And he's so what? He'd rather someone just like fruitlessly like bother the government for months on end, like rather than just going and doing it himself. Like, I don't know.
It's a good point.
The idea, sorry, that like all these like politicians are all like sat there going, what should we do? Well, can't do anything about healthcare, so let's not bother. It's fine as is.
Yep.
Like, there's not people working to try and change it already, and they're going through like the process of changing this huge system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
again another switch it on, Susan. Switch to the bulb. Switch.
Yeah, exactly.
Gifted memberships now. Come on.
It's all a big coping mechanism. Is just trying to bring down on on Mr. Beast. And this video is kind of positive. Mr. Beast calling up how ridiculous some people are about how like, why don't you do other stuff? It's like, what are your choices? I'm gonna be rich and help people see things, or I'm going to be rich and not do that kind of stuff. What do you want? It feels like, oh, no. That's not charity. That's how he tries to like undercut that. Oh, no. What he's doing is not charity though. Oh yeah. Be awesome one. Good point. He craps on Mr. Beast burgers. He's never eaten it. He said it sucks. He said like, oh yeah, he just is such filthy rich, so he can just do whatever he wants. It doesn't mean anything anyway. He's choosing to do this nice thing for people. But go ahead.
H-Sicky in chat. Why didn't you resolve the war in Ukraine? Yeah, why hadn't he done that, Mr. Beast?
Yeah.
Use your money to sort out that international conflict.
Why don't you go get Derek? He's out there wild still. Go catch him.
Yeah, do society a favor and go get Derek. Mr. Beast hires a hit squad to go after Derek. That's a viral video.
Oh, damn right. Not Mr. Beast numbers, but the Tractosphere numbers. And then, of course, the video was cut in the middle of this line. By the way,
before we reach the end of DSP Reacts, there is another brief clip. Somebody sends DSP a clip of Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is a cartoon character from the late 90s and 1997 to be exact, which Phil states is, I'd never watched Johnny Bravo that much. It was before my time, it was after my time. I was too old. I'd grown up past cartoons. Phil was 15 at the time, and Johnny Bravo was there in the same time Cartoon Network was doing stuff like Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing and Tenchi Muyo and a bunch of other anime. Like Phil, Mr. Anime, big fan of Dragon Ball, watched it back in the day, he was all into it then at about the same time that Johnny Bravo was airing. But either way, Johnny Bravo is a character with a lot of self-ego. He's a strong sense of self-ego. He's like, man, I'm pretty, when he takes care of himself, big buff dude, spent a lot of time in the mirror, man, I'm looking good today and all that. And so Philly's watching this clip of Johnny Bravo getting ready and says, literally 0 moments in my life did I feel like that. Never in my life did I look at myself and see myself as handsome. I don't know. Maybe it was because of the way people treated me when I was younger. Like, I don't remember people telling me you're good looking or anything, Why
would they lie?
Yeah.
but saying that says something about your mentality, right? So even not being confident is someone else's fault, right? That's what he's saying back here, right? Mm-hmm. I don't think like this confident dude, but it's not my fault. People never told me I was good looking, so how could I be confident?
But the thing is, like, the whole point of Johnny Bravo is that he is so egotistical that he thinks his handsomeness alone is enough to get by. And the whole point of the show is that it's not. It depends on the sort of person you are. It's not about your image, because in literally every cartoon, Johnny Bravo will will try to attract somebody, try to flirt with a woman, and get battered. You'll get, embarrassed or humiliated in some way. Because the point is that it's not the handsomeness, it's not the physical attraction, it's not your appearance, it's your personality, it's who you are inside. And Phil's like, nah, I was never handsome enough. No one ever told me I was handsome. It's the way they treated me when I was younger.
I know. Except for there was one person that thought Phil was hot, right? According to Phil, that hot Latina.
Yeah, the hot Latina. Yeah, of course.
He said he was hot. Go ahead, Meerkat.
Why I like Johnny Bravo so much is that, like all you said, Steve, about his confidence and arrogance, whatever. But he wasn't a toxic person. He wasn't a bad guy.
No,
he was a pretty nice guy. He was just like really full of himself.
Yeah, but like he had friends and family. He loved his mum. He had a job. He could work during the later series. He was capable of managing social relationships with other people. So yeah, he wasn't like an asshole. He just like occasionally wanted little Susie to bugger off so he could suntan. He was that sort of person.
He was buff. Though he skipped leg day.
He did. Yeah, his legs are quite thin. Yeah.
Atrocious. So then we get to the very end of the stream. He's still ranting about Mr. Beast. And the funny line that he ended on was, "By the way, give me more money," and then it cut. So that was the last line before his internet got cut. And
Might be the last
Dominic
thing
said,
he ever says on stream. You never know.
"Oh, can you imagine? Give me more money." That's the end. Legendary finish.
If you had to guess his last words, you'd probably put something like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Those last words, give me more money.
That'd be on his tombstone.
Yeah.
Give me more money.
Something like that, or like I did nothing wrong or something.
Yeah.
I did nothing wrong, I think is the best. If we're creating his tombstone out of nowhere.
Like his epitaph, yeah.
Dominic says he looks at being skinny and good looking like he does money. Money equals happiness to him. So being good looking was the only way to attract someone to him back then. Self-esteem at zero. Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
He knew he had no personality back then, But we've seen on the boards how full of himself and the ego that he projects is. But
yeah, what he's thinking in that mind, what he writes, is that's a big difference right there. That's as wide as that scalp gap he has. Questions real quick. What would Phil put? I said but. Fuck. Mistype. What would Phil put as a pinned message if Derek was arrested? Who's reading these? Sam, you're up to the task. Go ahead, please.
What am I reading? Sorry.
You're reading the
Q&A.
Q&A, bro. Q&A.
We forgot to do the Q&A again.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we got to get the 4K Q&A. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, promise. We can't keep doing this cool things and we just don't do it. Guys, give us awesome questions. We'll answer it. Oops.
But the problem is other cool stuff keeps getting in the way.
I know.
Exactly,
I know. It's not intentional. I promise. I promise.
Okay. So we asked, what would Phil put as a pinned message if Derek was arrested? Because that's going to happen. So we've got Joe Dub. Which vest is jail visitation best? That's perfect. Yeah, brilliant.
Good.
Bob Starsky. This stream is for chill, non-anime betrayal style, meaningful people. Yeah,
Jesus. Good one.
Forks McLeod, this is a drama-free zone. Do not mention any viewers' supposed criminal activities. I do not allow slander on my streams. Yes, these are brilliant, man.
That's realistic.
Yeah, Hawksworthers, massive shout out to the extremely beautiful and extremely gorgeous Derish, who is unfortunately no longer with us. Okay.
Oh.
Ignore all the troll nonsense. Let's have chill and relaxing fun. We're not here to discuss what may have happened or not in a certain Wendy's parking lot. Let's stay civil and chill.
Good one.
Spec Van Cooken there. Or however you pronounce it, sorry. Aura Master DX. Hello, everyone. Canada is now banned, gone forever. Oh, God. Perfect. Amazing. Simple one from Night Rocks. Let's not talk about drama. I love tips.
Lots of good ones.
There's so many more.
Oh my God, Lord Thunder. Okay, for 200 hours, I'll read a Derek letter from prison. Can you imagine?
You hold it up to the camera like his bills. It's gonna be written in crayon as well.
Yeah, be awesome one. Yes, one of my viewers might have been in jail, but what does this have to do with Street Fighter 6? I like that. Oh my God, look at Luke Darwin Johnson. New band emotes. Cherry, taco, gay, police car, policeman, mango, and ice cream. That's the full list. One day there'll be nothing left. Go ahead.
Just don't allow emotes at this point. Stop saying he's my son. He is not my son. I'm not aware of the drama. Remember, this is a drama-free zone to chill and have fun. This is your final warning.
Great. All right, I'm ending the Q&A, my friends. That is it. All right, so as that will do it for this show. Of course, we got to get your, what is Phil going to do? Let's say the internet outage lasts all of today. How will he come back on Monday? Will it be with the phone? Will it be ultra bag mode? What's our predictions here before we send everybody off to have a good day?
I don't think I'd love him to do a phone stream, but I don't think he will. I really don't. I can't see it happening. It's too much. There's too much he'll be missing out on, and I don't think he's that he's not that bothered about like being fun and putting any kind of effort in anymore. So yeah, I can't see it happening somehow.
Yep.
I think the outage is gonna take half of the day today, so the day stream, and on the night stream he's gonna be salty as fuck. And of course he's gonna be back with I missed the day stream, so we need to make up for it, you guys. It's Comcast's fault, nothing I could do. The same gimmick.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting hardcore wailed out when he gets back. I think maybe on Monday you'll have your big DSP's segment about the internet and trying to get it back, and how asshole Comcast were and all that stuff. So you're gonna get all of that, but he's getting wailed out regardless. Oh, hey,
I bet that's probably
see you again. Sucked without you.
Nothing can hold us down, Phil. Let's keep taking it to the haters. Like, okay.
Comcast are trolls. DSP just tweeted according to King Judd.
Okay, please check. I bet it's back then. That's an early tweet.
So.
Okay, I got it.
Yep.
If you're wondering why I don't have a 5G hotspot so I can stream when my internet goes down, I have horrid cell phone reception at home. It constantly goes up and down to 1 bar, and it's been painful even posting up these updates over the last day. It's been painful doing tweets. Give me a fucking break.
This guy cannot do fucking anything.
1 bar to it's some extra 1 bar. Whoa, 1 bar. What's going on, dude? That is tough. 1 bar.
What is his obsession with saying posting up as well? Like, what is that?
Yeah.
Cannot
now
resist
upping.
it.
I hate that. But he's like, now upping to
mids.
DSP gaming,
Upping vid. Oh, yeah, that shit sucks.
Upping mids.
Really craving that vocabulary.
Oh, God. Real quick, to go back to the Q&A, this is a great one. Chill and have fun. This is your final warning. I like that one. Very, very deep. Very deep there. Congratulations. That's a good one. So Prophet says, what if he did not make enough money to pay the 2 big bills, and that's why the interwebs were cut? Can you imagine? He would be in panic mode. He would be in panic mode, though. And it would tell him, and he'd be in panic mode and pay it. Well, if he doesn't have the money in his account, you literally can't pay it because he can't have credit cards now, right? So that would be something.
I guess then we'll have to assume that Cat has no money either to pay. So I don't fucking know. But they would definitely pay. They would definitely let him know.
They give you warning shit on that stuff. Yeah. They give you warnings. It's not just oops, you forgot to pay 2 hours ago. You're done. It's not like that. But anyway,
but do you think he got them warnings? Because we know that he doesn't like to walk out to his mailbox. They should be bringing stuff right to his door. So, do you think he even opened that letter?
He tells his DoorDash people to bring in the mail too. Hey, if you don't mind, can you also bring in the mail? Thank you, along with my Big Mac.
Can you also pay the bills that are in the mail? Thanks.
You can imagine it just fucking overflowing, and there's just letters all over the floor. Yeah, the last guy said no, so it's been a couple of weeks since I've got it down.
It's been tough. Not gonna lie. Imagine. But here's the thing. Go ahead, Mercap.
Yeah, imagine he orders an Amazon package just so the delivery guy can pick up his mail.
What's something you need, honey? Don't talk to me. Okay, honey. Thanks.
That's why he got the TV brought upstairs so they could bring the mail upstairs as well.
Oh, yeah. He's like, that's
you just grab all them letters while you're on your way in, mate. That'd be great, yeah.
He literally doesn't leave the office because he's scared. Black Mage says 1 bar. He's basically Amish, dude. Pray for him. Oh, we're definitely praying for him. Tony T says lunch meat special tonight. Oh, please don't wish that on anyone.
Poverty, that.
Don't wish that on him. How dare you? You're going straight to hell. But I wonder what's his impetus for this tweet? Are people saying at him, hey, why don't you do a cell phone tweet, I wonder? And he's trying to take care of that. Let's get rid of that nonsense right here. I can't do that. We got 1 bar. What are you, fucking crazy? 1 bar? You understand what that means? Fuck, mouth rulers.
Yeah, you gotta wonder if he's seen someone on a detractor stream saying that kind of thing though, because he's worded it saying, if you're wondering why I don't have a 5G. It's not like he's replying to someone or something.
If you're wondering.
Yeah.
So, he heard us earlier. Someone will watch earlier.
Watching,
If you're wondering.
It's basically a preemptive replying. He did that same thing when he bought a brush for his hair, and he had to go into detail how the old one, he bought it for cheap and it was bad, so it broke, so he had to buy a new one. He has to add all this extra detail because he knows that some detractor is going to tell him, hey, you don't have money for bills, you're going to buy a brush? So he's basically thinking more about what the trolls are going to say than what his actual fans are thinking or care about, which is great. Keep it up.
Brushes are cheap, and how do you break one? Did you like lose all the teeth from it?
It's. I mean,
he
that
said
thing
something
is
about it having like a wooden handle that fell apart or something, but I don't know. Maybe just all that grease like dissolved it or something.
Yeah, that's kind of. If you think about it, that's kind of tough to like. If you don't have like a dog to chew it up, like like brushes kind of last forever. Normally,
yeah, you just
clean them
it's such
up.
a weird thing to like. It's such a weird thing to talk about in the first place, let alone I don't know.
Let me tell you about my brush. The real funny part is going to be like, by the way, Taco Chan and Taco Cherry, you're all banned from my chat. So I heard something earlier today about you guys. So you're done. Thank you. That'd be my fault. I apologize if that happens. But anyways, you guys are all legends. Everyone understands that. We had a legendary show today. Big ups Jay Ruiz with 99 cents and the emoji of I don't know what that is. It looks like maybe shit with a face smiling. I don't know. Appreciate it.
Chocolate ice cream, like
chocolate ice cream.
Stars would say.
Definitely.
Like, you know.
Business style announcements. Anything in the pipeline, boys? Meerkat, any streams on the pipeline? What do you think? Anything you want to share?
I don't know. It's kind of impromptu. So I don't know. Maybe if he doesn't have internet all day, I might do the podcast tomorrow because it's going to be really interesting. But I think it's going to come back because he's like the drama monster. He over exaggerates everything. So it's going to come back tomorrow at some point. Today, I mean.
Final words from Steve, please.
Yeah, I've got another video in the works, but I don't know whether to like just release it as is because it's just all cuts at the moment, all put in stuff like transitions and titles and text and everything. So that'll be coming depending on how lazy I am soon. Yeah.
There you go. I'll be doing the Summer of Too Much ALT continues. This is 2 weeks now. Every single day I've been streaming. Tomorrow is going to be Decepticon and me watching This Is How You Don't Play of what is it? Fuck. Half-Life 2. Half-Life 2, This Is How You Don't Play. Tomorrow night.
Good one.
8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Decepticon and Lefty and myself. Sam, please send us home.
Goodbye, everyone.
Mexican taco seasoning on my burger.
Burger.
Bye.
That being said, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, recommend to a friend, and if they stay as your friends without taking offense, we hope to see you again someday.
Hey, did you know this song isn't from Mario? It's a panic, don't panic, you know.
Yes, Derek, we know. Now go.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Power walking on the beach. want some sushi like you were the queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. What happened? It froze?
My Xbox locked up.
Ah!